welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Last time we started the storyline. We got to know Sayori, who is our lovely neighborhood friend, and a couple other people. We also decided to join a literature club full of a ton of incredibly hot girls! That's right. We got to encounter girls such as Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. But they always say of course for some reason, whenever they mention her name, and I'm not quite sure why, but it's kind of freaky. Anywho, we just decided to do a poem for an assignment, in which case I'm gonna try and get to know Natsuki a little better, because she's the one I truly like the most. So this is the day right after we've done our poem, and we're about to present them. Let's get this bread.
Hi again, Dave. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, ha ha ha.
Nah, don't worry, it's all good and good. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Dave. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Don't be so feisty.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh, snap! For real, though?
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Dave always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He always helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dave can become good friends too.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori?
Eh? Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori, you made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Oh, baby! What is this? So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? And how did she give me such a neat book? It has Wi-Fi passwords to the whole school! Man, this girl's pretty nice! She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri! Thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew, well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. See, Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet.
Ugh!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back at the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
Yuri manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of right on your face.
What is that supposed to mean? I see. This lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's in my head reading. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's just simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you could do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Dave. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
Oh my gosh! It's on a Kindle too! That's pretty cool. Thank you. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in color attire striking animated, feminine poses. I'm gonna see if this thing is real. Parfait Girls. Is this a real thing? No, I don't think it is. I don't think that's right. That's just supposed to be a representation of the 4 girls. It's exceedingly low.
Don't just stand there.
Wah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
No. Why is that? Ah, I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then.
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish this... Or... Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's a really funny chapter where they obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you to get to know the characters.
So it's kind of like in the Soul Eater, and kind of like the Soul Eater manga, the anime, kind of like how the first few episodes, they just kind of help you learn about the main characters, like first episode Soul, second episode's Black Star and whatnot, and they just help you learn about the characters and what they do. I can see that.
And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Ooh-ah!
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save.
Ah, this chapter just seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence! I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga.
Right.
Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
I feel bad for you then. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good, and so, who am I to judge? Oh, don't. You're getting into the cuter stuff, and that's gonna kill me, honestly. How dare you? You can't give me this up close. Oh no. Don't give me that look. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Jeez. Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of you that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part?
I mean,
I feel like I can even keep it in my own room. I don't know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky.
She also sounds like minority, so it makes her a little more unlucky. I'm just kidding.
But it gets especially bad when... Oh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. I just finished this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she is not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling that you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Alright, guess I'll stop here for now.
Oh my god, I just say that? Oh no! I'm starting to sound like Natsuki! I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but...
Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright? I say that most because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It'd take forever for you to finish it. Oh my god. It'd take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Hang on a second, there's a Sursuke here. I'm gonna catch it. Ladies and gentlemen, Sursuke. So we have to show our poems to everybody. I want to show it to Natsuki last, just kind of like a, you know what I mean, like, I show it to my crush last. She's the one who remembers my poem the most. So yeah, I'll probably save hers for the last, as long as we have enough time. If we don't, then I'll probably skip Yuri. But she says, Monica says we'll have enough time. So I think we will. Let's talk to Monica first. And then we'll work with Sayori because Sayori's like her closest friend. And then Yuri will be third, and then Natsuki will finish strong. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Dave. Having a good time so far?
Ah, yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Yeah. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Dave. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of period that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I have my Monica poem. I have Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Dave.
Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sorta. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
Yeah, it suits. Sorry.
Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about them impressing them or anything.
You're dead wrong, Monica. I want to impress somebody. She's got pink hair. That's why I'm writing just like her.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see.
Well,
Let's read it then. Ooh, we got some snazzy piano. Oh. It looks like it's on a piece of composition notebook paper. Hole in a wall. Yep. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. What a beautiful poem.
so what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
Words and lines.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this?
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess I could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
You're right.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Sayonara. Sayorinara. Get it? I'll stop.
This is a good poem, Dave. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Dave. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Not how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Don't worry.
I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot I did it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alrighty, who should I show my poem to next? Probably Yuri. You gonna say anything, pal? Buckaroo? Burkowski? Tsubaki? Yuri stares at the poem. You good?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time reading a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through it.
So it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
I couldn't help but notice it's been summer minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take you a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And I have been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as does up, her demeanor totally changes. Oh boy, she's gonna get Brainiac kicks in. Her stamina is completely gone, she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. NATSUKI can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well...
What's up?
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Oh, come on. Ah! Here we go. Yuri smiles extremely, as that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be... Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate behind the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last, yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Thank you so much, Yuri.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Bruh. This was faster than reading Sayori's and Monica's. Probably. Well, I just don't read a script very often. I also think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dave.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I ain't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
NATSUKI.
Huh?
Hmm?
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing this in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's why I had in my own writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable to share my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it?
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. NATSUKI must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem.
In any case,
you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Mako will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Out of all of them, Sayori's and NATSUKI's are hands down the best. I'm just like cute wise, like this is awesome.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about writing simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It was bringing out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes are land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read them in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Huh?
Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the paper to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Dave did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dave liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Maybe you're just jealous that Dave appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grow a size bigger as soon as they started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, there's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Dave, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over here and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning shouldn't just jump out of the reader. Should just jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Dave. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dave?
Well? How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be... Okay, so I got to the end of this chapter last time. And honestly, this is probably the hardest part here because I don't want to hurt Yuri's feelings, but I also don't want to hurt Natsuki's feelings. And the way it went last time, I really liked, so we're gonna stick with that. And plus, is the one who I want to be closer friends with anyways. Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented.
Well,
but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to bear myself up.
I think the conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Ha ha ha! Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki.
I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Look, what we've talked about yesterday was right.
Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard.
It looks like we learned that today.
Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated.
I glanced over at my shoulder.
Oh, Sayori.
Sayori's nodding vigorously. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets kind of surprised.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri.
Hmm?
Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face that like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Dave. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
I think about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, I think about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori?
I'll go make some tea. Huh? I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Dave. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazying around we got a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still some time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Dave, how about you?
Yeah. I'd like to say it was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Especially the fact that I'm pretty bad at poems, but I guess it worked.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Dave! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
don't know. That's really the first time I've ever seen a fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I do not hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Dave, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Looks like Siri still hasn't gone to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to them myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. So that's basically the end of the chapter. This is kind of like the last part before the chapter actually ends. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put down words to that describe our favorite character, really. If that's kind of how you want the story to work in your favor. Like, for me, I gotta choose my favorite character. And it's pretty obvious who I like the most. The one who jumps the most. So we're gonna figure out which ones work the best. Cheek sounds like something Natsuki would like. Oh, I was right. Precious. Oh, that's Sayori's.
Nice.
Whoops.
Yeah, see, those are the... I don't know. I'm like kind of like split between them. Silly.
I'm only Natsuki. Valentine? Marriage.
Silly.
Silly sounds like a Sayori thing, but maybe it isn't.
Oh no, that's Sayori.
Socks. Not portrait.
Skirt.
Captive or skirt?
Skirt would work. Captive, I would think, would be Yuri.
Yep. Heaven sent. Charm. Strawberry. Holiday memories.
Holiday.
Not milk. Peace.
Actually, milk might work.
Embrace.
I would say holiday.
Milk is a Sayori thing.
Nope, okay.
That's also Sayori. Giggle. Heartbeat. Nibble.
Yeah, nibble.
Cute. Daydream. Papa. Pure, vivacious. Beauty, dazzle. Mouse. Anime.
Done.
Flower. Darn.
Oh shit.
Effulgent.
Poof.
Poof. Boop.
Boop. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Natsuki.
And that's all for today. We're gonna save on a different slot though. Just because.
I didn't know you got this game.
So that's episode 2. Merry Christmas. I'm gonna drop out now. This is a dope game and I love Natsuki. Deal with it or fight me.